And we do this. All right, give me a good sound check. Oh, you sound great.
Oh, that's great. Thanks, Laura.
Hey, it's Laura Ramsey, and we are live from Oracle Open World 2017. We're here at the Developer Community Lounge. How do you like it?
It's great here, Laura. It's great to see all the good work they've done here.
You know, it's only Monday. And we've already had a full day of sessions yesterday. The community day was amazing, very busy. I saw an incredibly long line for the session about Jigsaw. Whatever Jigsaw is, I have promised myself I will find out what Jigsaw is by the end of the week.
Okay.
And I will hold an interview about it. But today, what we're going to do is we are going to get one of your famous card tricks, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, Chris Saxon, the SQL magician, tell us what you've got going on.
Okay, so, I think SQL should be a bit fun, and it's cool to do something a little bit different. So what I want to do is like a little SQL card trick.
Okay.
And how we're going to do this, we've got a deck of cards here, and it's just a database table. So what I'm going to ask you to do in a second is to choose a card. And I'm not going to see what it is, and I'm going to try and read your mind and figure out which card you chose.
Okay,
so
Ace of Clubs. Oh, sorry, I'm really sorry. Okay.
Okay, so that's it. Okay, we'll start again. So what I'm going to do, in a second, I'll ask you to choose a card. And you choose a card, so if you did want the Ace of Clubs, you take Ace and put it in the value, and then Clubs and put it in the suit. And when you've done that, you run the statement, and
run the statement by clicking on the green arrow.
Click on the green arrow. That's it. Make sure, once you've done that, delete what you've chosen so I can't see it, so I don't know what you've done, and then you're going to undo it by hitting roll back. So you're happy, you know what you need to
highlight it and then click the green?
You got it. All right, then.
This is hard.
Yeah, it's easy. Come on, you're good at this stuff.
Really hard. Okay.
All right, then. So
Ready?
what I'm going to do is kind of turn this away so I can't see what she's chosen.
Yes.
So I'm just going to give her a minute and let her figure out which card she's picking. And then once she's chosen it and undone it so I can't see what's going on.
Okay, I've got a problem
with the mouse.
You've got a problem?
You've got the mouse. There we go. Come on, Laura. Okay, we got it. So I'm going to try and read her mind and figure out which card she's chosen. So I'm a big fan of, there's a psychological illusionist called Derren Brown in the UK, and he kind of like reads people's mind. I can't really read people's minds, but I'm going to try and see if I can figure out which card she chose without actually seeing which one it is.
Okay,
so
I pushed the green arrow.
You pushed the green arrow. Did it say one row updated at the bottom?
It did.
It did. Fantastic. So delete whatever you chose so I can't see it.
Okay. This is the hard part.
Oh, come on.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so I can't see it, and then you're going to hit roll back so it's undone, so I don't know.
And roll back.
Okay, all done, and it said roll back complete?
It did. It didn't break.
Okay, all right then. So what I'm going to do, I need you to kind of look deep into my eyes, okay, and I need you to really concentrate and think very detailed about what this card was. You need to get a really good picture on it. So you've got to think about the value first. Think about the value and kind of look.
You know I've forgotten my card already.
You've forgotten your card already. I think this might not work if you've forgotten your card already.
Okay, wait. Okay, I remember.
You got it.
Okay.
All right then. So kind of keep repeating it to yourself over and over, and look right into my eyes. Look very close, so I can see exactly what. Kind of start repeating it to yourself over and over. So I want it. It's like on the tip of your tongue. You want to keep repeating it.
There.
You got it. You're getting a really good visualization.
I do.
So
yeah.
I think I'm starting to get an image of exactly what it is.
Yeah.
You need to. It's a bit fuzzy at the moment, Laura. You need to like really concentrate, really think about exactly what value it is, so I can kind of get it. And I'm just going to put my hand up here, and I'm going to see if it can pass down through my hand all the way down through into the computer, so I can figure out exactly which card you've chosen.
Okay.
All right then. So let's give it a couple more tries. I need you to just really concentrate, really hard, think very carefully.
Okay.
Go on. You're saying it over and over. Keep it repeating it over and over and over and over to yourself.
Got it.
Okay. You ready?
Go.
3, 2, 1, and was that your card?
Get out. How did you do that?
Well, it's the SQL Magic.
Oh, God.
No, I'm not a real magician, obviously,
Right.
and I want people to kind of learn exactly what's going on here. So if we let's bring this back up here so we can see what's going on. Now, if I scroll down a little bit here, we've got this SQL statement. We're going to find one row from the table.
Right.
And which is it? Well, it's the 7 of hearts. That's your card that you've chosen. Right. So how on earth would I know that? How would I know that?
Especially since I forgot it, and then it came back to me.
Exactly.
I know.
It's just weird. So, I've done some kind of funky stuff that, a bit interesting. Let's scroll down a little bit. So you can see we got 3 things here. We've got a value suite and a name column. But I've got this little extra column here called PK. And if I run this, you can see, whoa, we've got an extra little column there.
Right.
So I was a little bit naughty. So when you ran that update, I had a trigger in the background which would set that value. So this takes advantage of a 12c feature called invisible columns. So
invisible columns.
Exactly.
I remember that one.
Oh, there you go.
Yes,
you
I
see,
do.
you know some stuff.
I do.
And you can select it explicitly here so we can see what that value is. But if I just do like a select star, like a generic access, we can't see what it is. So here, I've set that invisible column in the background so I can pick up what that value is and set things appropriately.
Why is that valuable to have invisible columns?
So invisible columns are a useful feature when it comes to making changes to your database. So it's, when you're adding or removing columns from a table, that's kind of like a risky business. Something could go wrong, right? So particularly if you've got like select star queries like this, there's 3 columns and you add one, so it's going to have 4 columns, stuff could break. By adding it as an invisible column, you're kind of de-risking that process. It's less likely that something will accidentally fall over. This is perhaps more important if you're trying to get rid of a column, because if you drop a column, that's it, it's gone. The only way to get it back is to go back to backup and restore the table. You don't really want to do that.
How embarrassing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you don't want to you don't want to find out that you just broken your application because you dropped a column when it was really being used. You didn't update your code correctly.
Yikes.
So this can help kind of de-risk that process. You can mark it invisible so developers don't see it when they're doing things like select stars. Hopefully they're not coding new things. So you can kind of gracefully kind of get rid of it, saying we're deprecating this column, you shouldn't use it anymore because it's invisible.
Right.
And then when you've got some more confidence that you've updated all your code, you can finally get rid of it for real.
All right then. Well, fantastic.
Yep.
Well, very cool. Well, thank you so much for the card trick.
Oh, thank you, Laura. You did a great. Yeah, it's great there. Thank you.
And maybe you'll come back and do some more tricks later in the week, huh?
Oh yeah, I've got a couple of tricks over in the little theatre sessions on Wednesday. So 11:30 and 10 to or 12 o'clock. I can't remember. They're right back to back. So the first one's at 11:30 on Wednesday, and that's in those theatre sessions over here.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Chris Saxon, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Yeah, thanks, Laura.